my body's basically had a drug in it, a sedative or whatever it is, for 8 years now. So when you're coming off it, your body's just thinking, whoa, where's that gone?
Yeah.
Ended up with an infected prostate, ended up with ketamine-induced cystitis. Have you ever had a water infection?
No.
No, they're fucking brutal. A lot of people there will have a water infection. Well, not currently, if you are unlucky. But, yeah, a water infection, bro, but it's like way worse and it's just never ending. Like a water infection, you just take a few antibiotics. Cat bladder. Oh, mate, it's all, everything. Your full urology, your arse, your prostate, your urethra, everything's burning, everything's stinging, everything's just so bad, bro. It's just so
did
bad.
You have to have...
I got a finger up arse. Fucking
Oh, God.
that's fuck all. I'd have took fist up arse for what I had.
Me never to have any cat.
Oh, yeah, nah, I won't recommend it. Like, definitely don't have about 3 bathfuls either.
So we're just ready to go whenever then, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just saying recording.
Right, sound.
Let's fucking have it.
Right, so I'm Ryan, or people call me Raz.
I'm Matty. People call me Matty. Let's fucking
Yes. This is XaddiX, new podcast where we're going to talk openly about addiction. There's always a road to recovery, and we're here to assure you that you can do it. If we can do it, so can you.
It's hard at the time because you think that you can't do it. You think that is the end.
Well, that's it.
You think you just keep being an addict until you die.
You got to just go it flowy, really, haven't you? And
simple as that, mate.
Take a step at a time. You know, it is doable. So we're here to assure you. Tell our story, basically.
Yeah, it don't feel doable, but trust me, it is doable.
Yeah.
We've fucking done that shit. We fucking did that shit.
We're living proof, baby.
Yeah, baby, let's fucking go.
But so basically, like, if you were to say, like, what is an addiction? What would you class as an addiction?
An addiction is something that sometimes you feel like you don't need, but you just seem to do all the time. It's like like I always used to think, oh, I don't really need it, but I'm still going to have it anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But that is an addiction.
Well, going back to that, I think that's what like I was doing anyway. Like saying I didn't need it, but my body did need it.
Sort of in denial with yourself.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a devil on your shoulder, brother. Yeah,
always in denial.
Yeah.
You know, you just get stuck, don't you? And
yeah.
I didn't like it.
No, I fucking loved it. Yeah, it was amazing.
At the time, you
fucking brutal.
Aren't you,
and I know there's bare people watching this that are thinking, I just wish I could come out of the side. Because I sat there for years doing it.
Yeah.
I used to watch videos of people who'd come out of the side and just fucking fantasising over it. But it's simple.
Rough fucking.
It's simple as this. If you stop doing what's fucking you up, everything will get better instantly, and it is as simple as that.
Your life sort of starts falling back into place.
Yeah.
You know, you go from one place. You're at the lowest place I think you can ever be when you're addicted to something.
Yeah, when you're deep in it.
Yeah. I mean, I know I like rock bottom.
Oh, mate, I couldn't have been any more rock bottom. I was fucking suicidal without intention for about 6 months, which were brutal. Did you get suicidal?
I won't say suicide. I sat there sometimes and thought like how easy it'd be just
to end it all.
Yeah, and then you think you're a kid. I mean, I'd never do that. You know what I mean?
Exactly same.
Son,
Yeah.
You know, my son's basically the only thing that helped me get through it as well. Like,
exactly.
Well, my family obviously did, but my son's like the biggest thing for me to keep going and.
That's what they're there for, brother.
You know, well, that's it.
Trust
if I
me,
didn't
mate.
have him, no responsibility. Who knows? I might have thought different. So.
I'm not saying definite, but I think there's a good chance I wouldn't be here now if it weren't for my children. I'd have just thought, fuck it. Especially with just the pains, the internal humiliation, the embarrassment, the guilt. The guilt of just being a fucking drug addict when, you know what I mean, I've had a good upbringing.
Yeah.
There's been ropey times, but my mum's done everything for me, so big up mumsy inside, trust me. You got to big up them mums still. Come on, let's fucking go. Big up mum.
Yes. Love you, mum.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, I like you sometimes, mother. You're a cunt. But yeah, it's the children, mate. The children get you through it.
Well, so your drug. Let's talk about cat.
Yep.
That's what you got addicted to, yeah.
Yep, severely.
So, like, how did it make you feel?
It had different timings. At first, it made me start feeling like a boyo because I was fucking sniffing massive lines and videoing it to boys in public on Snapchat, and everyone was like, "Fucking hell, what? You're a boyo, as if you can do that." But really, it's just fucking you over because you're starting to get a little bit of a chip on your shoulder then. Big lines with Waters episodes. A few of you will know them where I'm racking them up off at fucking bath. Not big and it's not
big
clever.
and not clever.
Look at me now. I've got a sick for the bladder.
Oh God.
Yeah, but
oh yeah, like going on to that, like, what's it done
mate.
to you physically?
Do you know what? About let's say 8 months after I stopped taking it fully, my bladder was at about 1/6 of the size in regards to scarred, shrinked, its capacity to hold piss. But I recently did a bladder capacity test, not expecting it to be any more, and it were at 300, which is like 3/7 at size, which is better than 1/6.
Oh, so it's
For you mathematics out there.
What? So can it? That sounds stupid, but can you grow?
Yeah, mate.
back,
You can train your bladder because it's a muscle. You can do some. You can bladder train, which is basically hold on to your piss for as long as you can every time you need a piss.
Right.
which can
it
be
might,
a bit.
What does it expand it? I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Bit by bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it were a 6 foot size, and then did a bladder capacity test about a month ago, and it was fucking mint. Well, not mint like it's still way less than half, a bit less than half, but I'm happy with that. I'm happy with
good. That is good.
How did coke affect you physically?
Physically, I mean, my mental health was shit. I'd probably say physically, I mean, apart from having shits all the time, I don't know if that's like.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
it must have been coke.
That's part of your addiction.
Yeah.
Have you got shits like it now?
I don't know. I've also had a shit diet. So.
Well, put it this way: coke not being in your diet's better.
Coke definitely.
Trust me.
Better. I mean, when I were on cocaine, like I said, I were on energy drinks through day, and then cocaine on a night, just to keep me going. And like I must have been on 2-3 hours of sleep a night, if that.
Oh, I'm with you on
Sometimes
that.
staying up all night and. You know, getting addicted to porn
Yeah.
at the same time. But like before, this has been my routine. So I'd work, go home, get a bag, get on gambling sites. I'd be spinning all night, and then if I run out of money, I'd be on porn then.
That's
and
brutal.
then repeat next day. You know, when you've got a job that earns you a good bit of money.
That's never helpful in an addiction.
No, it's too easy to just keep repeating that cycle. You know, it's fucking stupid, really, but.
Yeah.
I mean, like say, you live and learn. It
Definitely doesn't.
I think if we hadn't gone through it, you don't learn out about life, do you?
No.
Like,
you don't want to be like this.
No,
you don't want to be like this.
And I feel like getting through to the other side, you sort of
Find yourself.
Yeah,
man.
100%. That, and you sort of learn lessons about yourself, like
which is going to benefit your children in the long run.
Oh
because
100%. All you're going to do is teach them.
Yeah,
what you
exactly.
learn.
That's all I try to do anyway.
Yeah.
Kids, just try and teach them fucking good and bad.
Try and teach.
Because in one ear and out fucking other, I'm wasting my time.
Oh god, we just went to Legoland this weekend.
Oh, I've seen that, bro. Any good?
Mate.
It looked really good.
Yeah, I mean, you know, moments like that, for instance, just.
You're not doing that while you're addicted to coke.
Well,
Absolutely fucking off your head.
Fucking hell, I wouldn't have been able to afford it. We're a fortune.
Yeah. Good job you're a tattoo artist and a good one as well, bro.
Well, I'm still in debt, aren't I? Trying to chip away at debt I'm paying back from it. Like, big up stepdad as well.
Yeah, big up stepdad.
Out of that.
It's nice to speak quite highly of him. I've spoke to him briefly, but he seems like a quality guy.
Oh, he's ace,
and he can only be a quality guy.
You know, I don't call him dad, but he's been there since I was 5. He's my dad, you know.
Yeah, that's fair, dudes. That's
off
to him.
He's a top guy.
That's off to him.
Still owe him quite a bit, but he's very relaxed, you know, on me paying it him back. He lets me do stuff with Wade, with missus and stuff, so... Yeah. He's good in that sense, you know, just
sometimes you need that one person who's just sort of got their all for you. Do you know, like, who just understands what you've done, how shit you felt, how rock bottom you felt, and that person's helping you bring your son back.
Well, that's it, 100%. I mean, at first he didn't understand it.
Right.
I mean,
can you blame anyone for
no,
being pissed
no,
off?
I mean, no, not at all. And you know, I wish I could hear back all swear words he probably used at that moment. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, like for me, I that day I woke up, it were like realising, shit, I need help. I went to my uncle, so like my uncle's he's what we always say he's like Don at family, you know. So
Yeah. You need a gaffer though. You need someone in charge.
Yeah, my mum always like, why didn't you come to me? And I don't know. I needed that. Love,
you're too embarrassed sort of to go to your mum, and you know, mums can be
like,
a little bit soft on you.
Yeah. Not that they're soft, but I don't know. You need hard truth with no filter.
Yeah.
You know, and he calls like that. So
yeah.
You know, it's he give me that. You know, it were an hard speech. He basically said, you know, all family thing. He goes, not all of us, but some of us have said we all think you're gonna end up killing your son or, you know, running your son into the ground that much, you'll die from using, you know. And
sort of a good humbling.
Yeah.
I got humbled by me kid's mother, my first two, Marco and Dakota.
Oh yeah.
Well, what I'd done is, I'd got ketted up, and then obviously I had my children. I weren't ketted up while I had them, but my eyes were still a bit fucking bozzy, as they are when you're on cat. And I went swimming. And she found out that I'd took it. And obviously I was swimming with my kids, which they weren't in no danger, but you're an addict, do you know what I mean? Shit happens. And she just fucking laid into me. And it was rightly so as well. I needed telling. And I just felt so fucking small, embarrassed, guilty, ashamed of myself. Because I know I'm better than that.
Yeah.
I know I'm better than that.
I know, and it's like everyone's always said to me, like, you know, you're a good guy, this, that, and other, and I can't believe you do that. And I think that's the hardest thing, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
you know,
knowing you're a bit of a boyo.
Yeah. No, people respect you, they like you. You know, I mean, I won best personality in year 11. So
that's fucking gangster
yeah,
shit. Big up my man.
I know.
Big up my brother right there.
I am a good guy, you know. So like, going through that and, you know, letting so many people down around you, it's like you said, it's an humbling thing. It's, you know, you're not as everyone goes through shit. So.
Yeah, every addict's going to get humbled. So if you're an addict and you haven't been humbled yet, there's going to become a point where you write your car off when you're fucked, you get caught on job or something. Someone's going to kick you up arse, and you're going to sit there thinking, I fucking deserve this.
Yeah. For me, like I said, no money.
And it could come
I lost
tomorrow.
My job.
No money when you're a tattooist as well.
Yeah.
Like kicking bollocks.
I lost so much money a day, you know, and just like not turning up for. I mean, for me, I used at the time my grandma were dying, you know, and I used it as a bit of an excuse not to go to work, but at the same time I was using all the time, so
sort of an excuse to just get fucked and use that as an excuse.
Mate, it were
Sorry to hear about your grandma as well, bro.
Oh yeah, man. It would, you know, she was queen at family.
Definitely affected family. I see how close you are.
Oh mate, yeah.
I've never had that with a grandma, so not really a grandma or a granddad.
Oh really?
No, which is a shame because I'd love to a little old biddy to go around and terrorise. Paper aeroplane it fucking head.
Spoils you to fucking know. I used to love when I was a kid. When we used to stay every Sunday night, and. When I got to like year 9, I think I had double science on a Monday morning.
Brutal.
You wouldn't imagine how many times I'd be like, "Oh, Grandma, I'm not feeling right now today. Oh, do you want to stay off school? Like, oh, if you think, do you want a bacon sandwich? What about a cup of tea in bed? Oh, go on then, Grandma." And I used to have a little telly room, Keenan and Kel, fucking bacon sarnie, cup of tea. With you know,
fucking winner.
My mum, oh, has he been off school? Has he?
You're definitely piss balling.
Yeah,
you're fucking
shit.
piss balling.
I'll see how sick he is later. But, you know, I miss her so. But yeah, I mean, that were like, at that time, what you going back to that, it were just hard but I don't regret, in a way, what happened, because the like cycle of how it went, I lost my job, and the same day, fucking hell, what happened on the same day? I got a message off one of my dealers, which I never used to at all. I used to always pay my bills on time, And you know,
Just so you can get sorted out for next time.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
little addict saying,
yeah,
mate. You can't fuck
exactly.
your only line up
Always
here.
make sure you pay dealers. That's what
Yeah,
you do. You
totally
know,
right.
you want to keep that supply.
And you don't
going.
want filling in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, obviously, I lost my job that morning, and then I got a message. So that's so much pressure for me because I've never dealt with so much like that in one go. And then that's when I text my uncle, like, look, I need to talk to you. He give me a chat. He says, look, you're going to go to the gym, sort your head out tomorrow. We're going to tell all family so everyone knows where you're at. And then I got to see a lot of my grandma about a week and a half before she died. And so I always
As a sober
say,
man.
Is what?
As a sober man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking
yeah,
nice,
yeah.
that, bro.
And, like, it sort of like, it made it so I got to see a lot of her before she passed. So, in a way, I don't regret how my life's gone because I would have been at work. I wouldn't have seen her as much if I were just, you know, if I didn't get to that rock bottom. So, it was sort of a blessing that I got to see her all that week and a half before it did. So, that was good.
It's funny life, isn't it? Because when things happen, you start putting puzzles together.
Yeah, yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a jigsaw.
That
And
was
then
that meant to
happened
happen like
because that happened. Maybe that person didn't die as soon because of this, or
Yeah, 100%, man. I say it all the time. I think stuff happens for a reason, and it's cliche as fuck, isn't it? That saying, but I do think that is true. You know,
some people would say. A Christian would say that's God creating
Yeah.
plan. Some people would say it's fucking potluck.
I mean, I'm a Christian, but
I'm a Christian as
I
well, brother.
don't know if I believe in a God.
I just fucking name it Lord, to be honest. No. I just feel my Christianity is just, you just do nice things. Everyone's going to struggle. Everyone's going to hit obstacles.
Every now and again, when you score a goal at 5-side.
Yeah, you got to big up my man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My son doing celebrations. That just reminded me of my son. He did this thing called reverse gritty at fucking football. Scored his first goal. Do you know what a gritty is? Do you know what a gritty is? Yeah, my man knows what it is. It's basically where you start like doing. I don't know.
Oh,
yeah.
Right, go
And
on.
he was getting it one on the footy pitch. I was just so buzzing. I was so gassed.
Just proud.
I was so proud that he was just doing a bloody
That
fortnight
is something
dance.
I would do.
But yeah, he hasn't scored a goal since. Do you know what I mean? If you're watching this, Marco, sort your fucking act out. If you
Well, I
take
hope
it
he
piss.
ain't, to be honest.
Yeah. This is a plus 18.
Yeah, 18 plus mature content.
Unless you've got any 11-year-olds who are addicted to drugs who need sorting.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be rough.
I mean,
but-
fucking hell. Catheads these days are going as low as 12 and 13, like.
Oh, man.
So
Do
bad,
you know
mate.
what I seen recently, right? I seen about, it must have been 13, 14 up near my street. And you could tell there were young dealers.
Yeah,
walking
little
about
trap
with
bags and that.
walkie-talkies on. And I thought, genius little fuckers. You know, like, you're not going to get no police records of text messages out like that.
No, you won't.
It's literally just a local dealer, like, basically chatting away on a walkie-talkie. It's smart in a way, but it's
pretty
you
clever.
little bastards, you know.
Yeah.
Fuckers,
There's
man.
just that many young'uns who just want to be trap stars and like who just want to be like the main boys who are doing it, who are cast up wearing decent clothes and that.
Yeah.
And they're just so influential to the young'uns, and they don't even try to be.
No,
They're just them. They're just trappers, aren't they? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you get
It's
all
wrong, isn't
young'uns. But then they're flying about on hot fucking bikes, dropping gear off from village to village, doing wheelies, and I'm like, mate, you're literally a fucking accident waiting to happen. Their mum don't want a phone call, or their son.
No, go in.
They snap the backs, coppers come, they've got loads of drugs on them, phones on them.
I know, well, imagine that phone call that, we found all this as well. It's
Found all this,
I-
as
when
well
you
as your
had no
son's going to be in a
idea.
wheelchair. Sound.
It's not on, really.
No, is it? Eric?
So this podcast is brought to you by Neuroptimax. Neuroptimax Diagnostics is a cutting-edge home blood testing service designed to optimise your health, well-being and athletic performance with smart, easy-to-use test kits and access to advanced biomarkers often overlooked by traditional healthcare. You'll gain powerful insights into your body form, performance, hormones and vitamin levels to omega ratios and thyroid function, all from the comfort of your home. I mean, you could have used some smaller fucking words. No more waiting weeks for GP appointments or referrals. Our streamlined process allows you to take control of your health on your terms. Your results are analysed by accredited laboratories and delivered securely with clear visual reports and science-backed recommendations, helping you take meaningful action and track your progress over time. Whether you're focused on peak performance or long-term wellness, NeuroOptimax puts personalised preventative health in your hands.
Going back to your point earlier about your addictions being worse depending on your circumstances, about the fact you're earning loads of money, I know that feeling as well, brother, because I'm not proud, but I was a drug dealer for 5 years on a daily basis. I had... The fact that I had so much just made it so much worse. The fact that I didn't have to worry about money, because I had loads of fucking drugs on me constantly, I could just take it all day. It's vicious. You know what I mean? If you're an addict, if you're an addict going through heartbreak and earning good money, you sort of fucked it.
Well,
unless you decide you need better than this.
Yeah. What would you say you took it for? Like
ketamine.
Yeah, like what would
you say? At first, I took it because it was fun.
Yeah.
And slightly to show off, as I said with the fucking stupid Snapchats. Yeah, so did it for fun at first, and then it got to a point where it's a bit like weed. It's a bit like a weed, and all you ketheads, man, you'll relate to this. It's a bit like a weed addiction. It's just something you're used to. You get used to being on weed. You get used to sniffing cat. You just, anything you do, it'd be better on cat. And then it got to a point where I'm getting a bit older now. The years are going by, and shit's happening in my 20s, like a lot of shit that's frying my head. I'm diagnosed ADHD, I'm unmedicated, so my head's a bit of a mad one as it is, never mind with fucking addiction and all that going off, and heartbreak, and missing my children, and realising that my big house and my dog have gone, and it's just...
That's like how my domino
brutal,
effect
really.
As well, I think. Like my addiction did get worse when I had break up with ex, and I weren't with young'un every day, you know. And I always say, like, when I had coke, it numbed me. Like,
it was a complete pain blocker. I called it.
Yeah. I didn't talk to anyone about my pain, so keeping a high all the time, you just felt like your normal self, and you didn't want anyone to
see weakness.
Yeah, and
vulnerability.
Well, I didn't want anyone to go, "Is something up with you?" Because I'd have felt shit if someone's thought there was.
Then you start stuttering, and then they're like, "Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with him." Then the people are talking, and
so me keeping high all the time, it sort of no one would have had a clue that I was going through shit, and you know, like I said, it just for me it was more numb the pain. But then I got onto gambling. Like I said, when you're on coke, you're always fidgeting to do something.
Thank fuck I've never been a gambler, because I've heard some nasty stories, man.
Yeah, gambling's not...
It's as bad as a drug addiction.
Yeah,
in some cases, worse.
It's an addiction, like, you know.
Men will put their house on red and lose their house in fucking 1 minute. In right mind for him.
Stupid. I mean, for me, what it was for me, I remember going on spinning, you know, online.
Brutal.
Spins.
Yeah. I've never done it.
There were once I won 12 grand.
Fuck off.
Yeah. So
mate, that's enough to make you bust a fucking nut.
I remember ringing my mum next day, and I went, I've called in sick at work. She went, what, why? I went, I won 12 grand last night.
Were you a cokehead while you were doing it?
Yeah.
That's ruthless.
Yeah.
That's a fucking accident waiting to happen.
Massive. So, but I called in sick, obviously, went and spent... And to be fair, I did go out and I bought stuff. I bought a telly, I bought Wade a new bed, because this was when X had moved out then, so I wanted to do Wade's room up a bit, bought him a new bed, bought new furniture for the living room. But then that 12 grand all of a sudden become a target. So there were times where on a night I'd go up to 5 grand again online on a night.
5 grand.
And I'd go, it's not 10 though. But then there were nights where I'd got up to 5, lost it all. Next day you wake up, you'd be like, what the fuck? What did I do last night? Why did I do that? And because I were aiming
5 bags
for
life changing for a lot of people. Not life changing, but it can get you out of shit.
Yeah, you imagine waking up next day and going, last night I had 5 grand in my account.
Fuck me, I'd be buzzing if I wanna.
Yeah.
Oh,
but that's you're always chasing that next win. That's the problem with it. And you know, there were multiple times I've relied on gambling to get me through a week.
Yeah.
Where I've gone, fucking hell, if I didn't win that, I would have been fucked this week.
See, I've never experienced that, bro.
It were rough, man.
I've experienced spending a lot of money, because when I sold my house, I bought it just before COVID, me and the kids' mum. Bought it just before COVID, sold it when house prices rocketed, and I made about a third profit on the house. We made about a third profit, and it were we got about 60 bags. I got 30, and I already had about I don't know, I had about $4,000 or something, and I fucking blitzed the lot in about 6 months.
Whoa.
34 bags. In
What,
6
on-
I went for a mortgage on my own as a fucking rage. I'm sure I went to my fucking mortgage meeting catted up as well. There's not a lot I didn't do catted up.
God.
You know what I mean? Bad as
Damn,
fuck.
man.
Yeah. So I went to mortgage meeting catted up with this fucking plan that sound. I'm gonna get this house. They're gonna offer me what money I want. I've got a mint track record. I've always had money in bank. I've got fucking 3.5 years, no mortgage payments missed. I've got a fucking nice deposit. I need to stop swearing.
I'm saying.
Fuck it. Fuck it. And then, yeah, they offered me way less than I thought, and I just got fat ass, and I thought, right, that's an absolute kicking dick, that. So I just went on a couple of holidays, bought a car, which I writ off. That's a fucking different story. So, bought a car, got a couple of tattoos and that, and then just absolutely smoked through the rest, sniffing.
Did you? What,
So,
drugs as well?
Yeah, just
like-
partying, going raves. I just hit the fuck it button, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, as daft as it
I hit
sounds,
the
I know,
fuck it button,
I know
bro.
obviously we're like talking about that, but like I don't sort of regret how my life's gone in that sense, but I just want, you just have to say like enough's enough, don't you? Like, you know, you had your fun.
It's easy
you were
to-
laugh.
yeah.
It is easier said than done, obviously, but you know, there is moments where, like I say, for me, hitting rock bottom, you know, you getting your physical health.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you sort of started, wasn't it?
You know, like you said, you hit rock bottom. I was at rock bottom for like a long time, like
Really?
over years. Years I was at rock bottom, but I just good poker face. And there were one time I remember when I were at work and I was just so fucking depressed and I was in such a bad place, and I had to slide because I used to cry quite a lot, but
Yeah.
no one ever seen it. Lewis Capaldi, big up. He made me cry loads of times,
Oh,
fucking singing
yeah.
on radio, fucker. But yeah, I was in a car park at work, and I had to slide off because I just felt the tears coming. I was just in a bad fucking dark place, and yeah, one of the site managers, a woman actually, a lady, she's clocked me crying, and I just basically cried my eyes out to her in car at work. You know what I mean? That's not normal.
Yeah.
I'm a boisterous, like loud piss taker.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
be. You know what I mean? That's
And
what.
I know,
Enough's
that's
enough.
what I mean. You sort of try and keep that
That vibe that you've got.
personality
Yeah.
that everyone
that persona.
knows. You know, to like I say, you don't. I hated it if anyone thought out were up with me.
I
so
did.
That goes back in a circle. I don't know what it is. Like, men do need to talk more. Like, especially mental health side of stuff. You know, like.
The Mandy's Man Clubs are very, very useful.
Oh yeah,
So
man.
good,
I mean,
man.
like so, we've got loads of stuff here for it. So we're going to talk about them anyway at some point.
Yeah.
Definitely. You know, people, especially around this area, they should 100% go Andy's Man Club.
Anyone who's struggling, but there's a lot of people who they're just in that dark of a place. They couldn't think about worse
Yeah.
than sitting in front of a bunch of people talking about what's fucking them up.
Yeah.
That's why I get quite a lot of private messages, obviously not mentioning names, but you know who you are. And it's a shame because I know they're all good lads.
Yeah.
Every one of them in right headspace is a good lad, but
Yeah.
they're just fucked. And you
Yeah.
really, boys, you need to go and see like Andy's Man Club or something like that because it might sound daft you're sitting in a room with a bunch of, let's say, addicts, but it's very fucking helpful.
Yeah, and the soon you realise it's an addiction,
Yeah.
and you can talk about it. Like I said, for me, like just talking and opening up to my family, like that helped me loads because it were off my chest. Everyone knows the shit I went through. Like telling my clients as well. Like I lost loads of clients.
I bet,
I lost
bro.
so many. Like not only that.
I mean,
I
you
lost
were a good
some
tattooist
friends.
as well.
Yeah, and like I said, I felt my work would dip in because of it, which definitely did.
Did you get complaints about your work dipping?
No, I just think, like I used to look at it and sometimes not post it because I weren't as happy as what I should be. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like I say, I feel like I'm getting back to my best now. So you know, but like I said, it were rough because especially like the amount of messages I were getting when I went through that losing my job stage, I was getting, where's my deposit? I want my deposit back. So
that's an absolute
Tony
egg fryer,
obviously had
that.
to sort them out, and it was just, oh mate, it was crazy.
One thing I never did
anxiety.
that.
Just anxiety. Just I wanted to turn my phone off and not have a phone
Yeah.
anymore. You know, it were horrible.
Just wanted to clear everything
All
up.
my
And
clients, I'm so sorry that I went through that, and it were horrible. But thanks for believing and sticking with me. Some of years.
that's sincere, brother.
Oh,
I nearly got hard over that.
oh man, it were brilliant. That's
Trust me.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Some were. They've never spoke to me again, which I don't blame.
Do you
them.
blame them?
No, do I? Fuck.
No.
I expected that to happen anyway. I didn't even expect to have any clientele left when I started up again. So having people come back to me and even, do you know what it is for me? Because I get that one-on-one when I'm tattooing someone. I talk about it to everybody now. So I get my own therapy session while I'm working.
Yeah, it's nice.
So,
it's nice.
Yeah, and
it's nice to
I'm
hear
so
other people's
open about
struggles
it.
as well.
Yeah,
some people
yeah.
have probably told you stuff that they've never told anyone.
That's because when I open up to them, I think they feel that comfortable that they can tell me stuff.
You've got that comfy vibe, bro.
Yeah, that's it. And I love helping people anyway. So
it's such a satisfactory feeling, especially in regards to addiction as well, like
100%.
helping people and
like I said. Like you just said a minute ago, like getting messages off people like now about
it's quite regular
just
as well,
doing this, So if listening to this helps you as well, absolutely mint, So, but just know we're always a message away. I've got time for anybody, so
we were both in your position.
Yeah.
We were both thinking, can I ever go through life without? Because I used to just think,
this is me forever.
This is me forever.
Yeah.
And do you know what I had in my head at one point for quite a while? I thought, right, just keep taking care until you lose your bladder, and then it sounds horrible, but end it. But I was never going to do it. But the fact that I was thinking that,
I know I have to change by that.
But
now.
I'm still thinking.
I know
right,
exactly what you think.
I need to weigh
exactly what you mean.
I need to weigh an idea up where I can still take care. I know if I keep taking care and I get to the point where I lose my bladder, then I might be able to keep taking it because it affects your bladder. That's how fucked up it sounds.
Fuck you know, man.
That's how fucked up it sounds.
I get that. Would also like to mention Andy's Man Club. Suicide is the biggest killer of men under 54. One man every 2 hours. All their groups meet on Mondays at 7 p.m. except for bank holidays. To find your nearest group, visit the website www.andysmanclub.co.uk. It's okay to talk.
So, do you remember the exact time it became a problem? That's a good question, actually, bro.
Yeah. Do I remember when it became a problem? So, I knew it were a problem when I started. I used to play on Xbox with lads on the night. So what I started to do, I only ever had coke when I used to go out on the night out. But then it started to get to a point where I were doing it when I were in house on the night. And sometimes I'd be playing on Xbox and I'd go, oh, I'm just going to nip to the shop, and I'd go and get a bag, sniff and play Xbox all night. And that's when I was like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
But like, that's when I started realising, like, I'm now not doing it when I go out. I'm doing it when I'm at home.
Yeah. Turns from a social to a bit of an independent thing on your own.
And when you're doing it on your dry sniffing as well, like I weren't having alcohol. I was just pure sniff on Xbox, off me nut, playing COD.
Up till stupid o'clock.
Yeah, till like 3 morning, then getting in bed and trying to control my fucking breathing because I'm fucking off.
Probably tanked through about 8 Red Bulls.
Yeah, well, monsters on the night, Sneak.
That's ruthless.
Remember them fucking Sneak energy drink. But I mean, I always look back. I always say it's weird. I feel like I taught my brain to use coke. So when I was 18 and I started going out and drinking, I used to always black out.
Right.
Always, and I'd wake up in the morning. I'd have message of people like, "Fuck me, can you remember doing that last night?" I'm like, no. So
I hate that.
Ringing up people and going, "Oh shit, sorry about last night." I hated it, right? So I remember one of my friends said, "Look, have a bit of this. It'll level you out," which it does. Like I never ever felt pissed when I had coke. So what I started doing was having it every time I went out to make sure I didn't black out.
Yeah.
And that sounds stupid, but I sort of
Nothing
taught my
sounds
brain,
stupid, brother.
look, but then when I came clean, I had to, I went fully, like, I didn't drink at all either for about 8 weeks, and then first drink I had was my grandma's funeral, which was then, oh, let's see how I am on this,
Did you black
see if
out?
I get a craving. But because I was with all family, I was never going to buy it, so it was. But then I said, oh, do you know what? Like, I could control my drinking because I'm 34 now, and I were on a good level. I was tipsy, but it were a new buzz, so I knew, fucking hell, I don't need coke. Like, now, I don't need to worry about blacking out because I'm not going to get to that stage anymore. So
That's good, bro.
But when, like you just said though, when did you realise it was a problem?
When did I realise it was a problem? The fact I was just thinking about it a bit too much. I was just like, I should be thinking about other things like work tomorrow, thinking about young'uns, thinking about, well, at the time, a young'un. It's probably when I was fucking racking big 3-inch, 6-inch, 8-inch lines off at Bath while I'm just getting into Bath, and then, but I just didn't give a fuck. I didn't even see it as a problem. I just thought, who gives a fuck? I've got loads of money. It feels good. I've got a good house. I've got a dog. I've got kid. I'm doing good.
I can just imagine you at Bath with
Fucking
car
absolute
parks.
zonking for a fat line
As you
like
said,
that.
At Bath with car parks.
Honestly, so bad. And then
Oh, man.
it just rockets downhill from there. Then it got to a point where I was flat out on it, just waking up in the middle of the morning. I'd wake up for a slash. Bear in mind, I haven't been able to go through a night's sleep in 6 years. I have woke up at least once, and once only being recently since I've stopped. But sometimes I'd wake up 5 or 6 times in a 5 or 6 hour sleep.
Wow.
The physical side of a ketamine addiction is fucking torture, mate.
Yeah.
And urologists, they're not far and few between. So
Yeah, you spoke to me before about that. Like, you had to actually see a few, didn't you?
yeah, well, and then I got appointments cancelled. It's worst once I stopped. My body's basically had a drug in it, a sedative or whatever it is, for 8 years now. So when you're coming off it, your body's just thinking, whoa, where's that gone?
Yeah.
Ended up with an infected prostate, ended up with ketamine-induced cystitis. Have you ever had a water infection?
No.
No, they're fucking brutal. A lot of people there will have a water infection. Well, not currently, if you are unlucky. But, yeah, a water infection, bro, but it's like way worse, and it's just never ending. Like a water infection, you just take a few antibiotics. Cat bladder. Oh, mate, it's all, everything. Your full urology, your arse, your prostate, your urethra, everything's burning, everything's stinging, everything's just so bad, bro. It's just so
Did you
bad.
have to have...
I got a finger up arse. Fucking
Oh, God.
that's fuck all.
Oh,
I'd have took fist up arse for what I had.
Never to have any cat.
Oh, yeah, nah, I won't recommend it. Like, definitely don't have about 3 bathfuls either. Our lady giving birth position while there were a trainee woman doctor and a big Greek fucking doctor who had world's biggest fingers. Why did they have to give me the guy?
They always fucking do.
Fucking had brain rot memes on end of fingers.
Wall sausages.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get back on topic. And yeah, so I had a camera shoved up my dick, mate, and it's called a cystoscopy, and it's basically to check the inside of your bladder. Well, my choice, I basically were trying to stop at this point, and I just says, I just want a full checkup. It is what it is. And then they were saying, I was saying, is it going to hurt? The two nurses, they're like, nah, you'll be sound. I was like, oh, sound. Shouldn't have believed the fucking way they said, mate. It was 10 out of 10 pain.
What, really?
Yeah, I've got a swollen, scarred, sore dick tube, let's say, which is a urethra. And they shoved this camera that long, metal, straight up it, popped Jap's eye open like it were a fucking tin of
English
nuts.
eye.
Tin of fucking nuts. And then they just shove this camera down. I'm gripping onto the seat like that, like a little bitch. I was like a little bitch, man. Laid there.
Oh, no.
Honestly. And camera, mate, twisting it. I'm screaming. I'm saying, hurry the fuck up.
What,
Hurry up. Screaming, mate. I'm saying, I can't take it no more. And honestly, they just pulled it out. They had it lubed up as well. Didn't feel like it was fucking lube. It's like they must have dipped it in fucking sand.
Pulled it out like they were starting.
Yeah, they just went. Just fucking come out like that, and then boom, I must have pissed blood for a day straight after, but twisting it around and that, getting all at camera angles at bladder's looking fucking white and shrunk and thick and hard, and yeah, so...
Sounds like my cock.
That's nice, that's fucking nice, bro.
Oh, God.
And then finger up arse, biggest finger, trust him to... I'm sure you've got to use your index finger. You're
Oh, he
fucking
went-
drilling me with that fucker. Mad cunt. Big up my man, bro. And yeah, so finger up arse, blood test. Shit scared of needles, blood test. Played with my fucking balls to obviously check for
Sounds like you had a right time.
Fucking amazing.
Damn.
Amazing, bro. And yeah, so I went for a full checkup, and it was just torture, bro. It was just embarrassing. Getting my little dick out while I'm in giving birth position, while I'm getting a camera up, it screaming and that. Just horrible, mate.
Now, do you know what? Like, I know I've only ever had to do it once, like, well, twice, get my dick out. And I went for a clap test, and when I was about 19, which I ended up getting.
Did you?
Yeah, but like, I was sat there with my pants around my ankles, and this doctor went, "Oh, I'm just going in the part room." Walked in with about 4 women who were about 19 with a clipboard. Oh, you don't mind if these come in?
Yeah,
What
sound.
about? Oh, do you mind if I bring them in?
Yeah.
They're all stood there ready, writing with me little shrimp.
Yeah, drawing cock.
Oh man, horrible.
Yeah,
You go on
ruthless.
then. Stick it in.
Ruthless.
Horrible.
Oh, is that little umbrella?
Well, it weren't that when I had it. It was just like a little. But you know, you'll feel a sharp pain.
Yeah,
Fucking hell,
sound.
it
Shove
was.
sword down cock.
Yeah, oh, yeah. So, I
Sound.
mean, like you said, no ever goes in that, does it?
No, does it?
It's a
Fuck.
weird sensation.
No,
I mean,
other than them things in Australia that swim down your cock. Have you seen them?
Oh yeah, they're
Them
like
little
latch
fish.
on, don't they?
Yeah, little barbed fucking things. Yeah, just keep me away from them.
Yeah. Well, that's what they explained. Like it used to be umbrella. didn't
Yeah,
it?
like
But-
it. And then
yeah.
it's,
And it was- apparently, it was
I've never had
sick,
any
scraped
STI
it
or
out.
anything like that,
Clap
no.
once, and it were horrible, man. It were. I remember. I think you came on holiday with us, Bulgaria. I were on holiday as well. I got it about a week before I went on holiday, and all lads heard me. I started having a piss, and all you heard were ah! It were on fire. Man.
Yeah, it sounds like a cat bladder, that.
Yeah.
Literally, the amount of times I'd explain to different doctors and urologists, and he says, "Oh, you sure you haven't got an STD?" It's like, mate, can't even get fucking hard. Have I got an STD? What you on about?
Oh man, yeah. I've also got cat dick. What you
Honestly,
on
I've
about?
got fucking cat dick right here. Do you want to see this cat dick?